Hello everyone and welcome back to another Killing Floor 3 video where today we're going to be going over the final class in the Killing Floor 3 team, and that is going to be the Medic. Now before I really take a deep dive into the Killing Floor 3 Medic, something I just want to point out is this class, comparing it to Killing Floor 2, I want to say is probably very close, if not basically very similar to each other. And that being they have very similar abilities. I think really the only difference with the two medics, I should say, is the fact that they have a different weapon arsenal, and the Killing Floor 3 medic has like this ultimate specialist ability, while Killing Floor 2's medic doesn't. Anyhow, let's get into the video. And for the first weapon we're going to be discussing about for the final class in this game, we're going to be talking about the one and only secondary KH-380. So, KH-380. Is this weapon any good? I gotta honestly say, it is the most dog shit pistol I have ever used in this entire game. Its damage is extremely weak. You definitely do not want to rely on this as a weapon, no matter what. The only positive thing that I can honestly say about this pistol is that it has healing darts, which that's going to be a common theme that you're going to see for every single weapon, and I'm not really going to discuss it much. But every single weapon on the medic, they have there's as their second ability, you can use healing darts. And what those healing darts do is they'll heal your teammates if you shoot them with those darts. But I believe as well, they do some type of like poison damage to the Zeds. To what I understand of it, when you directly hit them with the healing darts, they'll receive some type of damage. But if you like hit them and don't hit them with any more directly, I don't know if the poison damage adds up to them. Um, like it'll do damage over time. I know in Killing Floor 2 it'll do that, but for Killing Floor 3 I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really seen evidence of um, overtime damage occurring. But if someone happens to know this information, please let me know and let everyone else know down in the comments down below. To move along from the KH-38, we have the VS-11. So the VS-11, or as some would like to call it, probably the MAC-10. You know, it pretty much is a MAC-10, but not really. So the VS-11, this is your starting weapon that you spawn with in the game. I gotta say, it's pretty fun. The damage output isn't the complete best, but I will say, for it being a spawn weapon, it is pretty good. It is pretty reliable. I would definitely recommend using it. You get 30 heal darts as well, which I believe for every single primary, or just about all of them, you get 30 heal darts. But yeah, it's a pretty impressive weapon. It's not bad. And moving right along to the third weapon on our list, we have the Biometric Projector. Now, for those of you that have seen my Killing Floor 3 Meet the Pyro video, you can understand that I did talk some shit about the flamethrower. It's dog shit. You know, it's complete ass. I don't like it at all. It is fun to spray flames everywhere, but the ammo consumption with the damage is god awful. All they basically did with this gun is take the flame mechanic, like the ammunition drain and the flame mechanic of the flamethrower, take away the flame spread, and give it a microwave beam that just locks on the enemies and does little to no damage. It's this. I fucking hate this. I'm sorry, but I absolutely hate this weapon. The first time I used it, it just made me question if this is supposed to be like the new microwave gun from Killing Floor 2. I hate it. This is probably the worst weapon that I've used. Aside from the pistol, of course. That one was pretty bad. For the next weapon, we're going to be talking about the KV Recluse, or as I like to call it, the off-brand Ella Scorpion from Rainbow Six Siege. Now, to give the gun some credit, the KV Recluse is actually not that bad. The only complaint that I do have for it, though, is the fire rate is just way too fast. Like I said, it's basically the off-brand Scorpion from Ella, um, except fire rate was like she was never nerfed. So we have like Ella launch date, I believe, when her Scorpion was shooting like it was on cocaine. Speaking of guns that absolutely love being on the white stuff, we have the K&W MP6, which I believe is the little sibling to the MP5. The MP6 is actually fairly good. I'd say it is one of my most favorite weapons to use, not just on this class, but particularly in general. Mainly because the fire rate just feels right, the damage feels pretty good. The magazine size is also pretty good, like 45 rounds. That, that gets you some Zed kills. Overall, personally though, if I had to choose a weapon throughout the entire medic class, there are two weapons that I would choose. The MP6 and the weapon that we're about to discuss right now. And that other weapon, my friends, is the LF85. The LF85 is an extremely powerful weapon, shooting at, I believe it's 10 bullets every shot? Yep, 10 bullets according to the screen here. The LF85 is an absolute beast when it goes to killing Zeds. It can take down Scrakes with no problem, it can take down Flesh Pounds with no problem. Boss enemies? You can solo at least 5 of them back to back, and you'd still have enough ammo to take care of their hordes of Zeds. So overall, this gun and the MP6 are my top picks for the medic class. And this, my friends, is unfortunately the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy. Even though this is the end of the class-like videos about each class, there is still a lot of information that I have left out per video just because it would make things even longer, and I have a couple ideas on how to go over other abilities, perks, special editions, and whatever else that this game has to offer. So, if you want to stay updated with every video that comes out, please do leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.